All right. How do I switch this one? Transition. Yeah. Almost. Why is my... that is not working fully. That's fun. The chat. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to the lab. Been a while. And we are still having a lot of goddamn construction going on. Just gonna see here why it looks fun. It should look better. There we go. Okay, weird. We are back. All right, so what I'm doing now with the project is basically ready. We are live here on both on staging and also on deploy crate. I am fully logged in and set up, so we have servers, we have an application running, we have some provider credentials, we have teams. So still need to work on this view right here, the overview of the app. I also need to do some things here with the logs, which I have an update for with the agent that is gonna come out soonish. And then also if we go to look at the application here, I wanna focus on getting this view right here hooked up. There is a pull request for this in the agent as well. But yeah, this is the current state of the project. A few more things that need to get set up before we are ready to start letting some people into the site. So what I am doing right now here is essentially I'm also testing out some things with my framework that I just need to finish quickly. I'm trying to centralize some logic here for like validations, which I'm not sure will actually end up being part of this. So before save, let's get queries, no finds, no query, server by ID, right? Server ID, yeah, and before save row. And then I also need to construct the params up here. Before save row. Right. Let me pass the before save row. Provider details, and doesn't really matter too much for this one. And this one simply just updates it, so I don't really need to do too much. I guess I can just ignore this one right here. This is how I do the update one. Updates. No. I have to create 8, right? And and then we have this one, server IPs. Can let that one go for now. This is OP updates. I wanna get this one in as well. Entity. Destroy server. How many of these do I actually need to go with? Update server provided details. Get server provided details. That one I did convert. I did convert that one, yeah. So this is gonna be server update provided details. Same here. So the main thing I'm trying to do here is for an Enduro to have a little bit of a life cycle when we deal with models, so we can have something happen, so we can centralize access, policies, permissions, stuff like that, validation. I also would very much like to get that centralized. Admin, client server. But it's still a bit exploratory, so I'm not really gonna be adding it to the framework yet before it starts to look good in this project. Application, what do we have here? Models, server, clients. What do we need more? ID. Right, find. But team. Right. That should be it. Entity. Yeah. Servers. Team. If again server find. And also another thing I have is I need to basically have an entity and this little server model struct where all the methods lives on, and then finally I get this where is it here? I'll expose this here, so it's a little bit more ergonomic to call, but it's still a little bit awkward as well. So not really sure I'm gonna keep the pattern. But for now, I simply need to get the first version of this project out. Find, no, yes. Server. Find for the same thing again. Find for team. Yes, entity and server. Find for team. We're getting closer. We are. Credentials. Server finds. Server.find. Server provision. Same thing. Server finds. Didn't I already go through this one? Okay, so I need all servers. Right, admin all servers. Factories doesn't really matter. And the final is on key, that's fine for now. Yes, let me just chuck it down here. We are running. Let me just get what do I do? It's here and here. Like here. Yeah, it's okay. And localhost 3000. There we go. Also, hey Steve, how are you doing? Sorry, I needed to clean up a Windows. The play grid is going good. It's sort of ready, not ready yet for people to come onto it. There's still some screens I need to work on. But deploy grid is now running deploy grid. So production is running staging, so I push into staging and then I push into production. Yeah, it's getting somewhere. And yeah, no worries. I have also been traveling. This is the first stream in like forever. I saw you were at Omicron, right? I was super jealous that I couldn't go to that one. It looked very cool. That sounds like a good time. I saw some of the talks. Yeah, cool. It looked really cool. I saw some of Chris Powell, right? Yeah, Chris Powell's talk. I saw some of that. I saw Teach talk. I saw DSH intro, and then I didn't really see more. But it looked really cool. It was really well done with the Oma pills and all the branding. It was really cool. What was I doing? Yeah, I need to. We have these servers here for the seed data. So for me now, I need to do the test out this validate function that I should have implemented. Yeah, also for some context, I'm also testing out some changes to the Anduril framework, which is why everything is a little bit messy right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I saw the thing Teach did with NeoVim. Or not NeoVim necessarily. Was it just Lua he did it with? Where he was like just prompting, I want this workflow in my computer. That's fucking crazy. It looks really nice. I need to test this thing, right? So server model validates. What is it? Storage custom. Where is the validate function? Right there. So this one is DB server. This one is storage, and this one is also storage. Yes, right. I'm really considering getting the new XPS from Dell. It looks super cool, and it's crazy that they're getting up to speed with the M chips as well. So I use for most of the models here, I'm actually just using integers. I used to always use UIDs and just use v4 basically because the support was not always there. It is now, so what you can use is I could technically use v7, but I used to do a lot of services where you just use UIDs all the time, and now I'm starting to, move it over to a little bit more integers. So actually, like environments, applications, all of those kind of things are just integers, and I might even switch it up because that's not really. It don't need to be a UID, but. I try to get like also to do something like a type where it's like UID, and then that always was UID. What is it? Version 7 that is time sequence based or something like that. That could potentially be a thing I could do. But it's a little bit hard with Anduril because then I force people into a specific version of Postgres, right? So Yeah, yeah. I'm just yapping right now. I don't really have a specific hot take on it. I start to, because I'm starting to build this in some access patterns that I just use integers for IDs, and then I need to do more slugs in here. So for example, no, let me do it in this one. We do like the application, and we do the, yeah, so I just do slugs basically, right? I mean, it would be nice to have like a webcam where you don't look like a potato on. That's been like now I use my iPhone for camera, and that's really really nice, but it's not playing that nice with Linux. Also, actually, I was thinking I looked at the X1 Carbon, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what I end up with. But yeah, okay. So is it the Carbon that's very durable, or the XPS? Because the XPS looks very very light and very thin as well. So you're probably right that you can drop it, and it will have dents. So I want to do okay. I mean, but that's also nice for the long. Like I have a Slimbook from a provider here in Spain, and it's really good hardware, but then it doesn't look good compared to a MacBook Pro, right? My wife has a MacBook Air. They just look so pretty, you know. With all the Linux laptops, always look a little bit like So I mean, it's cool to see that they're doing more stuff like that. What I want to do here. So basically what I wanted to, because right now if I say return storage and I do something like, let's say name, server name must be unique within your team. I think that's kind of what I want to do. I need to, of course, implement the logic, but then in controllers, servers here, in the creates, yeah, it currently validates. So if I just remove this, and then I should be able to say var valley errors, storage validation errors, if errors as do this, and what is it valid is error and valley errors. Some, yeah, around v7. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Yeah, I think I read both of his article, but it's been a while. Yeah, he basically does. He doesn't have them as methods, right? He simply just do something like what create server, and then it accepts something, and then it does what a func, and then something else, right? So you can do some, I don't know, do something here, I believe, which is good if you're doing a lot of, like, I think it's just a lot of like services. But since I want to automate things, it's easy with the methods. And around the validation, no, sorry, you wrote where something close to that where you just struct for variables. Bastian. What is it, Matt Raya? How I write go after. Yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, and then you simply just have the long argument list. And where is it that he do the... Yeah, so he does, is this thing you're talking about, right? So this is kind of how he writes controllers. I mean, I try to do a lot of things of what Matt does. He's really, really great. He has some cool takes and stuff. What is it I want to do now? I want to do all of this. And then do this. And then you should have valley errors. Valley errors. Yeah. Should have, but what key? How did I make it? Yeah. Where is the thing I'm trying to do? It should be on key, right? Yeah, and this is an error. Yes. So this would be valley error. Let me just see if my thing is actually working here. Staging, no. It shouldn't matter what I do here now. It should still trigger. Hey, it does. Nice. So, sorry, Steve, what was it about the create server? Create server, is this one you're talking about? In terms of Matt's thing, Matt's article. We still have this one working, right? So basically what's... yeah. I think there's a pattern I really love. That it complains about the on-key fields. What is it? I have it somewhere here. Go vet, come on. I have it in servers, yeah. Like I know Diagnostics complains about this one, but this is really nice, I think, because now if I add something to this one here, sorry, I'm in the wrong. Server new. This one, if I add something here, hello string, we should actually see an error in the console. If I can spell. Right, am I misremembering here? Come on, I'm also rewriting my new config, so it's a little bit all over the place. Yeah, there we go. So this one is, I think, this error right here, too few values. That is really, really nice. So if I actually add something, so you get an error compared to the, but it's kind of the same thing I know you get with the long list of arguments. It will also error there. Yeah. I really go back and forth on what I like to do here. It's just if just as much as possible. It's really nice when you have like the func, you know. So if you, what is it you do? Like this one here, and you return a server new, and then in this one you say, and then just leave it like this. So what, nil field, whatever. That pattern is very nice to use it because it doesn't complain there. But the validation is actually working, so that's quite nice. Also, I'm kind of aiming to have a full demo done, or it ready for like a demo done this week, and then I'll probably reach out to you, Steve, if you wanted to test out the project. It's still very I mean, it does focus on the green path in terms of functionality. All the unhappy path still needs to get fixed before it's really ready, but getting there. Yeah. If I grab these and jump into model server, and I centralize the validates so that we wanna that's nice. I think I can't remember what I showed. Probably showed this in the beginning, right? But I have all of these logs for the different services that runs on the server that I need to where is it? Create operator that I'm just doing a pull request on here, so that you deal with it on a per time basis, so you can yeah, you can basically see what happens, and then I need to implement it correctly. So it's just some data start pulling and then format it right, so you can actually follow along with what happens in the different servers that services that is running on the server. And then we have this one right here where this part I have another pull request for, which is for the environment logs, which is going to work similar. So you can actually see you can live stream your logs from here, and then it's a stability thing. And then it's the proper telemetry that I'm still working on getting done, so you can actually save the data, search your logs, see proper metrics, right? Yeah, but it's exciting. It's getting there, and the stuff is running, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. So what I want to do here is say, is kind a program, or you're running your stuff inside of Docker? I'm sorry, I'm not sure I get the question. Mm, not sure, to be honest, right now. I mean, if you can run kind in a Docker, is it just a Docker run? Sure. But I don't think it's aimed for that yet, because then this would be more like a infrastructure tool in and of itself, right? So this is something that you would install on all your servers and then create a cluster and connect them? Or am I off? Create cluster, it looks like that. If row name. Yeah, I see what you mean. No, I was basically just calling it like a companion, because it's like the point create operator, kind of the idea. Why am I stupid here? Why can I never remember map? Because this one is... Yeah, great talking to you again, man. Have a great meeting. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with the streaming. So hopefully one or two more times this week. What the hell am I just being completely stupid here? I guess I would actually need it to be like this. For it to be... Yeah, server. Server name cannot be empty. Right. And then I should probably have taken the keys as well. That will have helped a lot. Like this. If we do something like server type, server type. Server type. Right, and then let's say server port SSH. Just want to switch. Row.ssh. Case, what is it, 80? 9641, 9640. Right. Case. No, I probably like it more to say if row it board. What is it? I didn't want storage. Validation error. Right. Am I stupid here? What is going on? What is going on? return valley as let's say SSH valley storage validation error, and then instead we say and append SSH valley, and we just want to add this one right here. And please do so row valley as H ports. Go. And then valley as and provider ID. We need to have provider. Yeah. And then I need another query, so servers, find server by name, right, and total queue compile, total run, God damn it. No. Validate. So queries query server by name row that's name errors is what is it? Error, right? And then PTX error. Oh. Error is not nil. And it's not, then let me just for now say slog 1 PTX. Actually, instead, let me just go in and say model, no, queries server exist. Don't I have that? Select exist. Yeah. Server queries servers. I don't know. Server name exists. So server exists. Existing tenants. Server name must be unique with in team. And then what is it? Valley as name. Okay, so why can't we do this? just because we still have this bullshit. Server, model server. Servers. Fields. So in servers resource fields field struct. So this one. Stay for range this. Yeah, not really saying much right now. This is a little bit boring. Come on. Yes, thanks, but where the fuck are you? Because there's no errors in this one, right? No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to use. It has to be a field somewhere. It's none of this. Right, none of this. So only here in server new do we use it. And there, yeah. What are you fucking on about? All right. There is an error in. It's actually easier if I open server. Where is this? So it is in server new. Port error, okay. Server port error. There we go. Should probably name it a little bit differently, but there we go. Nice. Controller servers. Yeah. This one can just get fixed really quickly. Right. It just wants can say for VA range lead. Say view server name error. Then view server name error. I guess this could also be it doesn't necessarily need to be on the model layer that we do the presentation here. Server port, SSH port. Yeah, I think there is still some work to get done it in this setup, but it's, I mean, it's super nice to have decentralized for everything that touches the server. SSH port and the provider ID also needs to add all of these. Save this. And now if I have a server with name DB01, I shouldn't be allowed to, no. If I do this and I do this, okay, we have some parsing. F00. Yeah, okay, we cannot do. It's because this one is empty, right? Does that actually exist? Okay, it does. Nice. Good. Okay. Nothing happens. 200. Okay. Slug info. Let's just do the valley v. See what's happening. Okay. What's Doing something stupid here. Right. How long have we been going for now? 1 hour 20. All right. I am gonna cut it now, and probably be back again on Wednesday. So, see you guys later.